Alright everybody, so I'm just going to analyze crude, and before I do that I wanted to show something. Alright, when price is moving or trending, you see this, right? This is an oversimplified model, but basically you have rallies and you have pullbacks. You have rallies and you have pullbacks. And you have rallies and you have pullbacks. Now, this oversimplified model is where the oversimplification is in the pullbacks, because it assumes simple pullbacks or simple corrections and not complex pullbacks or complex corrections, right? Basically it's simple rallies and simple pullbacks. This is the oversimplified model, because for example the pullbacks can be like that, like that, like that, like that. So there are many different types of pullbacks: A, B, C's, higher lows, 3 pullbacks, higher high to a lower low, all of that. So the complex pullbacks are not incorporated in your traditional trend model, right? And complex rallies as well, because rallies don't just do this. A lot of times they do that, and this whole leg is the rally. This whole leg is the rally. It's just a little glitch in the middle, but really the whole leg is the rally. So that's very important to note. Now why I bring this up is, while this is going on, right? While this is going on, you must, especially as a Wyckoff style trader, know how to identify the pullbacks. Why? Because pullbacks are accumulation, meaning there's accumulation that goes on in the pullbacks. All right. So how do you identify the pullback accumulation? You use a volume-based indicator. There are many of them, but one is on-balance volume. There's others, I forget what they're called, but whatever. Right? The way it behaves the way it behaves is it does this. During the rally, it shows that money came in. During the pullback, it's very important that it's basically flat, and then it rallies, flat, rallies, flat. All right. So the pullbacks, remember, price movement without volume is weak. All right. Why? Because there's no money coming in or out. So price movement without volume, it doesn't mean jack. It's not meaningful. Right? It's baseless. Right? Now, the important thing to note about on-balance volume is that it'll show the basis of accumulation. So you have rally, call this, and you have a base, and then before price makes the next rally, on-balance volume will precede price and make a rally. Many times it'll precede price, otherwise it'll just confirm price and move with price. But there are too many times when it'll move before price moves. So you have rally, base, and then here you'll go, you know, rally again, and then base, and all of that, right? What do you notice? Just like in price that has pullbacks that are supposedly higher highs, your base should be higher than the prior base. Should be higher than the prior base. The bases should be higher. All right. This will make it easy for the base to break out because it's a shallow base. It didn't pull back, so it'll be easier for it to go up and break on less volume. So it'll make a higher high quicker. Okay. So that's how OBV should work. Volume precedes price and makes the higher high in uptrend at the same time or before price makes a higher high. And the bases are the key, because before the higher high is made, you need a high base. That shows that it's not reacting a lot to the pullback. All right, that pullback is where we get all confused. Oh, you know, what is this? How bearish is it? How much volume is there? But once you see it's a shallow base without a deep retracement, it's not threatening. So we'll just examine this on oil, and you'll see over and over the same thing. All right. The key is you need a trend, rally, pullback, rally, pullback, rally, pullback, rally, base, rally, base, rally, base. All right. So let's just look. So we'll just start with the rally, right? It pulls back, and nothing much to see. Nothing much to see here, right? The first rally and pullback, there's nothing much to see. The second one, very close, shows that the rally is making a higher high in volume, and when it pulls back, its base, right? Its base is pretty shallow. It's pretty high up there. It's moving sideways, not threatened at all. Very, very important, because this sets up the pullback, and for me, it says that the price movement in the pullbacks are not real selling, and even though there's a big bar there, it's not threatening at all. This bar is not threatening at all, because look at the base. The base is high up. So where's the volume in there? Where's the pressure? There's nothing. So now we have a rally, base. What happens after the base? Because the base is accumulation, so you should have another rally. That's what happens. And many times this will proceed. You see, it becomes lime. I have it set up so that it becomes lime when it's making the higher highs. So a lot of times that will occur before price makes a higher high, giving me an indication that, yeah, we're going to go. So now you have the rally, and you have a base. Again, you have a base. And again, here, it moves before price makes the higher high. The volume makes the higher high. See how it goes line from green to line? Right within the base, on the right-hand side of the base. So even before rally, even before price does it, this moves first. So that's highly critical information, very lucrative information. Very lucrative information. Why? I'll tell you why. Before price goes up, demand comes in. What comes first, the chicken or the egg? Demand comes in first, before price goes up. Price goes up after demand comes in. So the important part is demand has to come in first in order for price to go up. It's very, it makes sense, right? So sometimes they go in lockstep, but generally that's the case. Demand moves, demand for something moves the price. So now, again, you have a rally. What will price do? It will pull back, either simple correction or complex correction. Pull back, complex correction. This leg pulls back to 72.70, but is it threatening? It's not. Where's the threat? Where is the threat? Do you see it go down? No. It's a base. So you have the next rally, right? And then it moves and bases out again, telling you that this is also just a non-threatening pullback buy opportunity. And it actually again goes line while price is pulling back, and there's reaccumulation in these green bars here. This thing's making a higher high, volume's making a higher high because of that reaccumulation, and telling you that it's going to go. So we have your next rally. Now again, look at this pullback. If you just saw this pullback without volume, you'd be very concerned because it breaks the low, right? But if you take a look at the volume basis, it's a higher base. It's a higher base. It's not threatening. It's not breaking. Do you see a break in the volume? Nope. Why? Because as it goes down, it's being bought. One down bar immediately followed by an up bar. 2 down bars immediately followed by an up bar. 3 little down bars, 4 up bars. You see? So next step, after a base, what do you think is going to happen? Rally, base, rally, base, rally again. Where? Right here. Where it goes line, right here. Right here it predicts, right here where it goes line, this is a prediction because it's higher, that price is going to take out the prior high. Here we know that there's enough volume coming in that it predicts the price is going to break this high. Why? Because the base is holding, and the only way it can hold is if the buyers are absorbing the selling pressure or accumulating the selling pressure. And the volume keeps coming in and they keep buying it up, and it's going to break the high. And you can think about it from a cause and effect. After the base, which is caused, and the volume's coming in, the effect is going to be a higher high. Right? So what we see here is a series of base, higher base, higher base, higher base, around the same slightly higher base, and then another higher base. So there's no threat, zero, meaning no selling pressure. Now we take a look at the down rallies, right? You have the base, you have the break. You have the rebase, you have the rebase, then you have a break, then base, keeps on going down until around here where you have a base, then a higher base, then a break, then rallies back up and rebases higher. So you can see the very clear pattern, just like when you have price rally, pullback, rally, pullback, rally, pullback. Volume also has a pattern: rally, base, rally, base, rally, base. With higher bases, just like price has supposedly in their model, has higher pullbacks, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It has higher lows. Volume has higher bases. Those bases are important because when you can compare them with price to see if price has heavy volume and is going to break, and if it doesn't, that means that is an indication that the pullback in price is weak in terms of selling. So it's like a reaccumulation base. All right, rally, reaccumulation, rally, reaccumulation, rally, reaccumulation, higher base, higher base, higher base, every time. Right? So that's the pattern that you see of rally pullback in price is matched by volume in rally base, rally base, rally base, with the added benefit of helping you identify if the pullbacks after the rally are possible reaccumulation to then make a higher high, with volume actually confirming by going at the same time as price, making a higher high at the same time, or earlier, or preceding price, going before price, giving you a critical indication and becoming a predictor of higher highs to come. All right, that's all. Take care. Bye.